season. As we'll see, the Oregon Ducks taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get the first crack at it here. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Touch pass on the jet sweep. All kinds of running room. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oregon's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Gets it out quickly. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. The Ducks send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the return, it's Cruz. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
The give to the tailback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Split backs here. Out of the gun, the inside give. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Power football with the run. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Parachek. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Finds his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The give to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartan. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the option. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Moore will throw. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
He's got his man.
With the defense playing zone coverage there, they're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Ducks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Gates. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient, make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. That's caught. It's marked. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On second down, wants to throw. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
To the air on first down. Fires left. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Well, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Dickey. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. At midfield, he's got room. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Ducks are flying down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And now on second down for this offense. More to the air. They're working that left side. At the 35, he's open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Line on first down. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They're bringing heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll need a little distance and defend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. He got it.
That makes the score. Michigan State 21, Oregon 10.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Spartans decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're
Wide open, he makes the catch. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to add another. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Parachek. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The new set of downs after the completion. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer blocking.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
Afterburners coming. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He'll come out throwing on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Ball in the air, intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
And the Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning.
And they got him for the sack.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-line, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. The Ducks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Right back to it. The Spartans will keep this drive going.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Spartans are on the move. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Decibel. Pulls and fired complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore will throw. And the pass is intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
He's just Johnny on the spot. And now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. Caught near the sticks. It's Mark. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down. And the Spartans have taken it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get...
A shot toward the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And the Ducks are moving quickly. Moore to the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Back to the air one more time. Release to the back. It's complete to the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Oregon! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Ball State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Muncie for some time. They're up by 17 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those... Keep an eye on it for us. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They move the tight end all over. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Here's the handoff. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. On the run, fires downfield. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The sure hands, it's Dickey. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. He looks that one in nicely. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Moore will throw. It's complete. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. The Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Defensively, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
Splits the uprights. It's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it with the jet sweep. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Able to run it out to the 28 on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. He's loose. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Ready to get the 1st down.
They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play. And a 1st down just outside the red zone. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down, headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Moore to the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. These fans raising the volume. Touchdown, Ducks! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They're going to run it. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
Man, I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I'll watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Catch in the middle. It's Gates. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. A first down for the offense. Red pass, it's complete. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you, Chad, for tuning in. Catch y'all tomorrow.